Jose does.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on always a fun time of the season. The race for the postseason kicks into high gear.
Yeah, this is when the pack starts to split apart. The true contenders come to light, and the teams that might have looked good early start to fade.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The guard set is White alongside Levine. DeRozan out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Jenkins in at the center position. He was all alone on that one.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here are the Bulls now. It's a three-point game. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And, boy, this really doesn't look good. That's just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And here's Houston. And it's Ball penetrating, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Defense tries to shut Ball down, but he takes the contact and gets the shot in the air.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's White, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And both free throws good for White.
And when it comes to Kobe White, a young guard who shoots with assertiveness.
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg. And when he's out there, his teammates encourage him to shoot the ball because they know how hot he can get.
Şengün with the bucket.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter. Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Ball with it. Now defended by Levine. Leonard, no luck.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Jenkins can't get it to go.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Bulls have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Caruso, the pass to Levine. Williams, a screen on Thomas. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Miller, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Bulls still looking like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. White the pass to Levine. For 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they could make a basket, I guess.
And it's Miller penetrating. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Caruso against Şengün. Pass to Williams. Outside, Levine. Passes to Jenkins. Over Miller. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Leonard missing. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. And Jenkins kicks to Levine. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. The Rockets, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively. Always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Houston. Rockets have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. The kick out to Ball. Şengün with the screen for Ball. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got his second bucket.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
White finds Levine. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And stolen by White. Stolen by Ball. Miller outside from about 16. That's good on the jump shot.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Bulls trail by 6. So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Miller. The Bulls also changing it up. Taylor's checked in for Jenkins. Dosunmu comes in for Alex Caruso. And Ball subbed in for Kobe White. Ball against Ball. On the wing, Levine shoots over Leonard. The Bulls with another miss.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Ball. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Picked by Williams. Will it go? Levine can't hit.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Shot by Taylor, no good. Rockets leading by 12. Here's Ball. The rebound by Dosunmu.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
There's the triple. And Lonzo Ball with the 3.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Ball finds Şengün. Fires the 3. Again, Ball missing. And here's Levine. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Got it off in time, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Leonard certainly was in the shooter's head on that miss.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets lead by 9. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
They've got Ivica Zubac. Miller is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Smith. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Williams gets the bucket.
3 points.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Houston moving the ball around for 3. Smith. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And the definition of a 3-level scorer, RJ, Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know, he might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch.
Time called here, the Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Houston making a switch here. Thomas is checked in, and with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Bulls making a switch here. Terry's checked in, and the rejection by Smith.
Using that wide wingspan, Smith manages to get a hand on the shot.
Miller with a wide open look. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
A wide open look here for Terry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Terry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Thomas. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Ball against Quickly. Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Zubac.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Ball after the Rockets pick up 3. Here's Williams. Rebound by Smith.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Goes back up. No good on the layup. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 7-point differential. Time now for an injury report. Now an update on DeMar DeRozan from David Aldridge. Dave, what'd you find out?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. And guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. The next few games will be without him on the court. Of course, other players are going to have to step up to fill that role. That's all we've got, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Ball comes in for Miller. Moment here now for an injury report. And let's get an update on Zach LaVine's injury. David, any news there?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. He did tell me that he believed it wasn't a severe injury, so that is good news. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Jenkins. Outside Thomas. Over Jenkins. And the basket by Thomas. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The 2 biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
And so here is Houston after the Bulls pick up 2. And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
Bulls trail by 5. White looking around. To the inside. It's stolen by Smith. Now Şengün running the floor all by himself. And that one's good quickly.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Chicago calls timeout. Houston making some changes. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Smith. And Miller's subbed in for Quickly. 1:07 left now here in the second. Ball against Ball. Caruso sets the screen for Ball. White dishes the ball. Rocket 6. Pass to Jenkins. It's rebounded by Houston. They've held a 12-point lead early. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Chicago with the ball. Following the three by Houston. Yes, that goes in. Jenkins got 4 this quarter.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Nailed from three-point land.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Buries the long-range jumper. Miller's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Ball from long range. And so it's Houston sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And looking at their schedule, a lot of road games coming up. This is a team that performs well away from home. They like the challenge of winning.
Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Rockets.
I like the way they've attacked the boards. I guess when you control the glass, it really helps you control the flow of the game.
And those extra... Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Bulls trail by 14. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The guard set is White alongside LaVine. Alex Caruso out there with Williams. And it's Jenkins in at the center filling out the middle. And the shot is good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
A floater, and Miller with the lay-in. And it's 9 points from Brandon Miller.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. For Alex Caruso, the advanced numbers say he is one of the best defenders in the league.
The eye test backs that up. Caruso just sticks to guys, performs very well against the best guards in the game, is tremendous at anticipating sets. It shows his basketball IQ. We've seen the evolution of LaVine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside, White. The pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Miller. LaVine up top. He's guarded by Thomas. LaVine passes to Jenkins. Over Şengün. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Jenkins. Here's Ball. And yes, it's good. Ball's got 11 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 17. No good on the three. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Ball, the pass to Şengün. Releases. Rebound collected by LaVine.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
On the wing, LaVine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Ball, no good.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Shots good by Miller.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
LaVine against Miller. LaVine feeling it out a bit. Over Miller. Here's Williams. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Bulls trail by 18. Ball dishes to White. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kawhi Leonard.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Smith checked in for the Rockets. And Chicago also making a switch. Dosumu's checked in. White, wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Ball. Capitalizes off the crossover. Ball's got 13.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for White. He's putting up 6 points a night, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, there's no doubt he has been inconsistent, which is unusual for him. But when he turns it back around, boy, you better watch out.
Ball from long range. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So accurate. Miller, no up. Bulls trail by 20. Pass to Dosunmu. Cranes the three-pointer. Dosumu's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Ball, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's Ball penetrating. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Bulls shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Ball kicks to LaVine. Outside Williams. Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Williams has got 7 points here in this quarter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Inside, Leonard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Rockets lead by 20.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
15 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's LaVine. It's rebounded by Houston. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Wow, spotting up there. So adept at knocking down that mid-range.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Emmanuel quickly out there with Thomas. And it's Whitmore in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Okay, time now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some information from the Bulls' head athletic trainer, and the news is not good. Right now, it looks like a broken ankle with additional damage to the surrounding connective tissue. Unfortunately, he's going to be out for a while. This is an injury that takes some time to heal. That's tough news. Back to you guys.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
The shot by Williams, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Smith, the pass to Şengün. Here's the 3. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. Knocked away and stolen by Şengün. Smith finds Şengün. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Rockets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. That they're having no problem finding shots in that area.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Cameron Thomas. Here's White. The Bulls with another miss. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. All right, with the game on the line, which current player would you choose taking the last shot?
You can't go wrong with Dame time. KD is up there too because he can get his shot off from anywhere. But you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson.
The Rockets making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. Ball from long range. The Rockets pull it in.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And it's Whitmore missing. Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Whitmore. Up and in on the layup. Whitmore's got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Williams sets a screen for LaVine. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's his first turnover of the game, and that only goes to show how well he's taking care of the ball to this point.
Taylor's checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for Dosunmu. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickley.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Williams, a screen on Smith. Here's White driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Passes it to Smith. Here's Zubac. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's White missing. Houston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Bulls moving the ball around. Yep, that one goes.
One reason LaVine has been an all-star, Zach can be the playmaker or the scorer.
Here's Smith. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
White, good.
And unpredictability, really one of White's strongest traits, including when pulling up on a dime. Nice.
From deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
Pass to White. Williams a screen. And White kicks to Williams. Crafty move. Out to White. Beyond the arc. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Houston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Drills the three-pointer.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Emmanuel quickly. First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw missing.
Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter. It feels like LaVine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Houston.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Ball to the floor for your Rockets.
Smith on the wing. Puts it up. Caruso grabs the miss. And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. The dish to Taylor. Outside Williams. There's the pass to White. Here's LaVine. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. So we see Houston taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, it's time to present the New Balance Player of the Game.